Not again.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So I will share my screen. It's the game against Kane and the game against Vi that you wanted to watch.
Yeah, I think so. Because the game against Vi was like the after we talked about things and like how to do things in which order, kind of. I tried that. Like I jumped in a game and tried all the things that we had talked about, and the game with Vi was the first one where I kind of like implemented what we had talked about. I still lost, but I know why I lost. It's just I wanted to see if I'm doing it right or if there's anything I can do better.
There is always things that you can do better, so let's see.
Yeah, of course.
Even I do mistakes sometimes. So
I do I do lots of mistakes all the time, and I catch myself doing it, and it's like, oh, it's too late now.
it's good already if you can notice. The biggest problem is when you don't know what you can improve.
Yeah, no, it's like I know I die too much because I either misplace or like ult into someone because I want to like sometimes, especially if I have a lot of AP, it does a lot of damage if I like ult on them and then E. But sometimes I bite over a little more than I can chew. I
This is
might
just about practice, I think.
yeah. Sometimes I like jump into a little too many people when I shouldn't be jumping into people at all with the ult, even though it does damage.
Yeah, I almost never jump into people, only if I can hit like 2 or 3 squishy and instantly kill them, but if they won't die instantly, I never do this unless I have Zonia.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
'Cause,
this is just practice.
yeah, so it's also the thing is, I'm like, if I see a teammate about to get picked, I'm like, oh, I'll come and save you, I'll come save you, and then I die. And it's like, I do that
And you can,
probably one time every single game.
sometimes you can just stay in max range and throw your E, they will see you and they can back off. You don't have to commit and to take risk.
Yeah.
You see the screen?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. So it's since it's the one against Kane, there are probably things that you already improved since that time. I think the farm is not good here.
Yeah, because the here we hadn't implemented what we had talked about. So this was just like this was a game before, but I thought I had it with Kane because I killed him so many times. But then he fucking scaled like crazy and we lost.
Here you can it's a detail not so important, but it's like little plus. You can lose much less health. You should
Did
do
it 3 times and then back,
two
or
auto and back. Yes, two auto and back. So you trade 2 for 1, and you cancel the auto from the head. You save health, and you can start kite it through the towards the
okay.
golem. So you save some time. Like
Yeah,
I think that yeah. What you were going to say?
no, I always thought it was 3 times, like hit it 3 times and then get
It
back.
depends
But
on your attack speed. You can check according to your champ, and usually I take the cooldown reduction rune on Shyvana, so maybe it can be 3 times, but I think it's 2. But anyway, you should
okay,
kite in the direction of the golem,
yeah.
so you save time. Less to
Yeah,
work like.
I usually do that. I think it's here because Jinx was so close to it. Sometimes, like if people leash really close to it, it'll aggro on them instead. So then I'll like just stay close to them.
Yeah, here you probably you waste a lot of time because you finish them with the E and your E is not available for Raptor. This is a very specific tips to Shyvana clear. Here you are not hitting
Yeah.
the big one with the W, so you waste a lot of time too.
Yeah. Yeah. Usually I'll hit the small one once and then cut them back and then hit all with E and then W
Yeah, that's
in
what you should do.
and hit the big one. It's just sometimes like I mess up like here.
Yeah. Here it's messed up because I'm just showing you this fast as a bonus. Not very important, but you can get like some extra seconds. It can sometimes make a difference. Like
Yeah.
here.
No, I usually do that,
Ah.
but I fucked up this game. Like
Yeah, okay.
I did really bad on the camps, and
Yeah,
that's
here.
sometimes yeah,
Ah,
that's sometimes something I'll think about. I'm like, ah, damn it, I messed that up, or
yeah,
I start blue
here.
instead of gromp.
Here, what you want is to kill the middle golem while your W is still active. So the W has at least one tick on each of the small golem, and they all die from W. Here, like
Yeah,
you see, it finished, and you had to use E to kill them all, and after it was not up for Raptor, and it fucked up the clear. And
yeah,
also, you should never stand still, especially when you do the Raptor like this, because you take maximum damage. You need to move to make them body block each other.
yeah.
Try
So they have to
to
they have to move, so they like can't all attack.
yeah. Look at all
Yeah,
the health that you lost here.
yeah, true.
Like you should finish like here. I would do the gromp as I told you to not desynchronize, and you should finish it by 3:15 at least. So you are late
Yeah.
here.
We'll have
And
to see. We'll have to see on the Vi game what I do there because this is before we talked about. This
yeah,
is
maybe
before we
there
talked
is
about doing
improvement.
Bruin. So
Yeah,
I'll have to. I don't remember if I did everything right there, but that's after we like talked about everything.
yeah. And here I would definitely smite the scuttle
Yeah,
if I go for it.
I used smite on blue. That's why I didn't have smite up.
Yeah, you are late. So.
Yeah, but here I killed Kane, I think.
Mm, mm, oh.
Yeah, it's just he E's, but then I E him over the wall because he just stands still. He tries to be smart, but I see him.
Oh, the Aerie kill. Oh, not bad.
Yeah,
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 that's why
no,
I like it.
but he stood still to be cocky or waiting for his E to E
No, but
out. I think.
I don't know why you had vision. But wait, let me see something.
I think it might be something Yas did that made me have vision over the wall. I don't know.
Here you, I display the fog for your team, so here you already have vision on the cane.
Yeah,
I think you,
That's why he's pinging him.
I
But
think you,
I kited it upward, so I was like, I'm gonna get it before King comes anyways. And Yas was there while Tiggs
yeah,
wasn't.
here for me it's a big mistake because you would have killed Kane without Yasuo dying if you would go before. Like,
Yeah,
you arrived like 1-2 seconds too late. If you have kited the scuttle in other way or just abandon it, save Yasuo, it can make a big difference. It's Kane, it's like hyper carry, you don't want him to be fed.
yeah,
And you are really lucky that you killed him because you had
I think it was the Aerie procced him. That's why I can see him.
you had no
Not yeah,
vision from the minion.
yeah.
And
The
yes,
Aerie.
you finish only with Aerie, like with Dark Harvest, you wouldn't kill him. So it's like I think it's a accumulation of small mistakes like this that at the end make a big difference in general. And here,
Yeah,
like you will have the wolf that will respawn much earlier than the gromp, and you will waste
yeah.
a lot of time. Yeah, I like to back at 900 gold and to buy the
By the
900 thing. Yeah,
codex.
codex. Yeah.
Yeah,
If you don't do demonic first. If you do demonic first, the clear is a bit more complicated because you have no cooldown reduction.
yeah. I think it's just I don't know if I bought it here. I think I might have bought the mana item here. I'm not sure.
Ah, the Liandry, you mean?
Yeah,
Ah,
for
Lost
Liandry.
Chapter. Lost Chapter.
Yeah, I think I bought Lost Chapter here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought Lost Chapter. Yeah, that's before we talked about
Yeah,
that
because you
there's
see
no
the
point.
stat, it's the codex is 35 AP and 10 ability haste, and last chapter is 40 AP, 10 ability haste, and it's 400 gold difference. So you save 400
Yeah.
gold, then you
I
lose
think it
just
was
5 AP.
Yeah, I think it was just because I was like, oh, I need to spend the gold I have. So
But
it's
you can spend everything. Like if I was you, I
yeah,
would
should have
buy.
bought boots instead.
No, I think no, not boots. I would buy either amplifying tom plus codex. If you
Yeah.
don't have enough for codex, you can buy dark seal. But I would anyway buy dark seal because it's bronze and I know that I will be fed. But even if you are not sure that you will be fed, you should buy dark seal because it's extremely cost efficient. Like even at 0 stack, it's not bad item at all. And at like a 5 stack plus, it's really crazy the gold efficiency. And you
Yeah.
don't need to be smurfing, like you are a safe champ. Here, like, just small detail on the clear. Like, I would use the Q on the other guy. I think you can save like 1 second. Really not important, but like here you Q the monster that is going to die anyway from your W instead of queuing the
Yeah.
other, and you could like make both of the middle golem die at the same time, so you can finish the camp a little bit faster.
Okay.
Yeah, here I guess you do dragon. Yeah, that's what we talk about. Like you
Yeah,
have to
'cause
to camp up, so it's really bad. You're losing so much for this.
yeah.
Also, if you are 5, when you do dragon, you can do it much faster because every cooldown reduces a lot the cooldown. Every level reduces a lot the cooldown on your E. It means that you have more uptime on the mark, and it's what does the most damage on objective.
And also then now I kill Kane again.
Which is a bit stupid, like. Oh, here you should be going for scuttle, 100%. Look,
Yeah.
it's spawning.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm. I think I might. Yeah, I'm going for skill. I think.
Yeah, I would always smite scuttle with Shyvana, otherwise it just takes forever to do.
Yeah, because
Ah,
I don't have any CC.
you need to smite before you hit your E, because the smite will break the shield and you just throw your E into the shield. It's wasted
Yeah.
damage.
Now I hit 6. Not sure if I.
Yeah, I think I would try this too. But I would
Yeah,
wait
they
that
were
they are
too
in
far
range.
up. Yeah,
Like, maybe
they're.
you could have ulted here over the wall, if you see the cursor, and kill
Yeah,
them from there.
let's see.
I
I'm
think
waiting for my E.
you can kill them.
I mean, I see Kane. The Kane is right. Yeah, he's gonna be over the wall. So
And
I
the
was
ult
like
will...
going for my team.
Yeah, I think it could have been a bit better mechanically, but like
Yeah.
it's not a deal. It's more with experience. I think you get 2 kills here. Yeah,
Yeah,
2.
the Aerie.
Yeah, the area
And then he
really
killed
makes the
him.
difference early.
Yeah, the Aerie has killed Kane twice.
Yeah, it's like very favorable game to show if I want to defend the area over Dark Harvest.
Yeah. Because now I've killed Kane 3 times, but he still comes back, and it doesn't matter that he's died a lot because he still gets kills. So
Yeah, but if you kill him more and you take his jungle more, he will get so far behind that he will not be able to take kills. And here,
yeah,
like you have a lot of camp up once again, and you are doing Herald. And also, you should, even if you are not doing Herald,
see
there's Ken,
Kane.
so maybe you don't do, but you should manage to have the maximum camp in cooldown. And here, like you have 5 camp up, it's really a lot.
Yeah. No,
Uh,
I saw him do like the red plant over to Krugs.
yeah, so
So
I think it's safe to do Herald. Yeah, they don't have vision. I would use like red trinket to check vision, but you use pink, it's fine. Make sure to not put
but
the...
he's question marking it. So I don't remember if he actually came and I stopped and went back because
We'll
he's
see.
questioning it.
He took the red plant, you said? See? Yeah, here I would at least take the grump on the way. It's on the way, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, here I would do the Herald too, because it's unlikely that he will come without vision and he's doing golem.
Yeah.
Here, like
Okay.
this, you need to dodge. Look, you took the charge. It's extra
Yeah.
damage that is totally possible to dodge. And at 66% health and 33% health, the herald is going to make a
Do the
area
charge
of
thing?
effects strike that you can dodge, and the easiest way
Yeah.
to dodge is to go behind. Most people don't know this, so just tell you in case. Sometimes the health that you can save can make the difference. Here is going to do. Yeah, like
Yeah,
this. I
I
think you
usually
dodge.
dodge it. I use the W and go behind.
Yeah, most people don't dodge it, so I'm just telling you. You do it very fast
Yeah.
with Shyvana. Okay, attack you. Yeah, I would have been surprised that Kane come.
Yeah, he went top instead and killed Cassia. So he ganked instead of taking hero.
He has 3 kills already. 6 kill participation. I hear you
There's
live
top
with.
Pantheon.
I know that there is Pantheon, but I would definitely not live with the Gromp up.
Okay.
Like, the Gromp is a camp that gives the most gold
Yeah.
beside Golem, but it's much faster to do than Golem. Yeah, there's a lot of resources here. And here you are probably going to fight because it can't
Yeah.
wait, but there are all your camps up once again. There's a lot of resources. I
Yeah,
don't
now
say
they're doing
that.
Grump. They're doing my Grump.
Yeah, also, yeah, use the Gromp. Yeah, I would go here too, but I would like try to manage to have the camp cleared so I don't lose so much by going there.
Yeah, I think going there too.
You missed the ult. I think it will not change anything, but still mid. It's not a
Yeah.
very good use of Herald, like it's one of
Yeah,
the worst
it's
possible
the
use.
waiting thing. Yeah, that's what we talked about after too. Was
Here you could have taken the tower, by the way.
yeah, if I had waited.
And okay. Yeah, if you hit the towers and put the Herald, you would take the tower.
Yeah,
And
that's what we talked about after too.
so here, yeah, need to anticipate and try to clear the camp in advance and to not let the camp accumulate. Because like this, you had to go there, but at the same time your camps were up, so you lost a lot of time.
Yeah.
And here you killed the small golem, so you waste damage because you die anyway from W. I think you have enough gold to finish your Liandry here. Yeah, you are again passing through a camp without doing it.
Yeah. So the thing is, I'm really bad at like accumulating gold.
But I think it's in the silo it's really complicated. Like I see most people making this mistake. It's already not too bad. Like I think you are doing better than average, but you're also playing like more scaling champs than average, so you have to better.
Yeah, because that's the and I saw Kane here too, so I was like, I wanted to save Yas, but I could have died there.
No, I think you didn't have much chance to die here. Like you're faster than him. Here the Kane is like it doesn't look good because he's kind of fed. He has a lot of death compared to you, but he's still fed. You're more fed than
Yeah.
him, but it's a blue Kane. He's doing a
Yeah.
lot of mistakes, by the way. Like he has very high KDA in general in his game. I looked his history, but he really did a lot of mistakes. He died at least 3 times for no reason. So
Yeah,
here
now
you,
he's dead, so I'm doing great. Even
yeah, but
yeah, it might be good. Even though my camps are
I wouldn't do that. I
yeah,
wouldn't do that
my
because
camps are
your top side is up. And when you engage dragon, with practice you can do you EW and then auto Q before the dragon knocks you back, so you do max damage before it knocks you back. If you can do this, you save like 1 or 2
okay. So
seconds.
if you EW, because
Yeah,
then you just run back.
like no, I mean like when you engage, you go in melee of the dragon and then you E, and when the E hit, you W and then auto Q, and you have time to do this before the dragon knock you back. The auto Q.
Okay, I'll have to try that.
It's a
I
bit
don't think I've
tricky
ever
and
tried
it's
that.
like small optimization, but I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
I think you need to like put the E a bit further every time you put them too close to you, and you often miss.
Yeah, I don't do the max range.
You shouldn't do max range at all. It's a mistake that I was doing when I started playing the champ, but you should do a bit further.
Okay.
So if you put like oh, you can kill. I would have tried to steal this. Yeah, if you aim the E better, it's impossible to dodge it.
Yeah.
And I think here I would run into this guy. I think you would kill. Ah, okay. Ziggs was coming. Fine.
Yeah, because Six ulted the tower, so I was like, okay, Pantheon and Six is coming, so I just ran.
Yeah, okay, good. But she ulted to cancel back. Okay. She ulted too late. Yeah, you really need to clear your top side. That's been up for very long. Yeah, like it's not too bad, but you're like if you just cleared your top side, you would get more gold than this, and they would probably not take any kill. So you would get like 400 gold against 0, and here.
Yeah, I face checked that bush was really bad. I'm surprised I survived that long. Even though I got
Yeah,
Kane
me too.
again.
Yeah, anyway, I would just go top because there are 3 camps. Like, you can't have
Yeah.
3 camp up with Shyvana.
Plus scuttle. Yeah, I think I do full clear top. I
Yeah,
was waiting a little bit because somebody did the bush. Pantheon probably.
I know you again go through the bomb
Yeah.
without doing it. And
I think
here,
it's because I saw Kane. I saw Kane bot, so I was like, oh, I can do it like uncontested now. So I just skipped Gromp, which is stupid because he wouldn't have had time to get to Herald anyways.
yes, and anyway, most of the time people will not contest Herald. Like they are like so focused on dragons, they will most of the time not
Oh, I know.
contest Herald.
After we talked about it and I played a couple of games to like to try it, there's been people constantly ping dragon. I'm like, I don't care about dragon because you told
You
it's
care?
like it's not
Y-
that important. It's like I don't care about the first dragon, but they keep pinging and face checking every single
yeah, it's
time.
annoying. But with Shyvana, you care about dragon more than other champ, but
I think
yeah.
I get a double kill here.
Yeah, I would get a double kill. You don't have E? Ah, yeah. Yeah,
There,
okay, that's really good. I think he
I
survived.
yeah, I almost got a double kill, but I think if Pantheon survived,
I think there's a
I
mistake.
E'd on Pantheon, so it was pretty dumb.
Wait, I can see your cooldown. Second, me display.
Yeah, it says
Oh,
6 seconds on E.
like the chat is on top of. Okay. Yeah,
Like you there.
you should not E. Like you
Yeah.
know that you're going to ult, you should not E because the ult will not reset the cooldown on your ult. Like here, you could have E at this moment, and it would be
And
much
they would have
better.
been dead. And they would have been a double kill probably.
No, you would get double kill anyway. If you like look here. Here you had to auto queue, not just queue. I think you didn't auto queue.
No, I think I just queued.
That's why you didn't kill him. I mean, if you use the E better, you would kill before, but you could still kill them like this if you auto queue.
Yeah, because I was gonna run, but then Cassio like kept going forward, so I was like, okay, I guess we're doing this.
Yeah, yeah. If you auto queue, they would definitely die, and you had no risk to die. It's like 0.5 seconds to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should. I would put Herald, of course. You still have a chance to kill him, by the way.
Yeah, I think he's
But
too fast. I think he's like, yeah, right. I didn't want to go
I
further
think
because my ult was about
you
to.
hesitated a bit. Like there was a chance
Yeah.
someone else arrive and kill you, but you
Yeah,
hesitated a bit, and if you would instantly run into him, I think you would get him.
yeah, because it was because I was like, I can't see everybody on the map. So I was like, should I go after it or should I not? And then I just didn't.
I think I would just go like if I'm sure to get him, like in the best case scenario I get him and escape, and worst case I get him and die, but you don't have such a big shutdown, and I always consider that kills are more valuable on me than on others, so
Yeah,
if you overstayed, you should have pinged her back because it's obvious that she's gonna die. Even you left because you knew that you were gonna die.
yeah, she stayed anyway, so.
It's a mistake I'm doing myself, like I don't ping enough, but I got so tired of people ignoring my pings that I'm often not pinging when I should. The last time,
Yeah, I'm not good at forcing things because I'll ping like 100 times, people will ignore me, and
you
I'm
need
like,
to
yeah, I
spam,
guess
yeah.
we're not doing it then.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, the Liandry's proc got him. Cause I didn't think I killed him. I was like, oh, why did I get that kill?
Oh, you hit someone and the... Yeah, here it was obvious that
Yeah,
this guy was
it was Kane.
like you knew that he was in this area. You had no vision and you still went.
Yeah.
This kind of death costs you a lot. Cause like the Jinx is
I'm so
dying,
freaking
but
fast.
if you wouldn't die, the Jinx wouldn't die too.
Yeah.
I think he has a kill Kane. Like he's 7 and 9. It's like it's not too bad so far. He's not a big smurf, so he's making really a lot of mistakes. And like they just hinted on top. She probably taking him. This guy who used ultimate on dragon. Okay. Like
Yeah,
there's
because
no one to
it seems
contest.
like, yeah, because it seems like even if for some reason, like even if Kane dies a lot, as long as you get kill, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's true. Like
Like
if he's
he can
dead,
die, 14 times, but as long as you get nine kills, he'll like late game he'll
it's the
obliterate
second.
everyone.
It's the second time she died in the exact same way and give a shutdown both of the time.
Yeah.
You should really spam ping like until you are muted, like 6 red ping, not yellow red. It works better, like danger instead of fallback.
Yeah.
I
It's
bind it on
louder.
yeah, and it's red also. Like human have more reaction to red color, and like I put it on control left click. I feel like it's very convenient and it works better since I replace the yellow by the red.
I think I don't die here. Yeah, I did
Jesus,
die here,
maybe he dies.
but I get the double
It's not
kill.
too bad. I think you could have survived with better positioning,
Yeah, if I
with
didn't get
more
E'd
distance.
there, I probably because I got E'd and what's the slow thing from Galio?
The
No, maybe
taunt?
not.
You mean the taunt? Wait, I can look again and
Yeah,
tell
because
you exactly what I
I
see.
thought I got the exhausted.
Yeah, yeah, wait. I think here the problem is just that you ult in. As simple as
Yeah,
this.
I ulted in instead of ulting sideways.
Yeah, I think you see yourself here.
Yeah, I should
Like,
have ulted further back,
yeah, you
like
just
under
ult
the
here.
tower.
Just ult here and you can hit like the 3 of them.
Yeah, I think
Or
the
just
reason I
Kayn.
did that was because Kane. I was trying to ult on Kane so he wouldn't get Jinx. Then I got stunned instead, which was stupid
Yeah.
and exhausted and E'd.
The exhaust doesn't make any difference here because, like, just for the slow. This you could have dodge, but it's a bit tricky because you have a big hitbox dragon.
Yeah,
But yeah, the
yeah,
ult,
I probably could have survived there if I
yes, and
ulted
you,
like under tower instead of ulting on Kane where
yeah,
he was
ult here.
standing.
The ult doesn't do so much damage. It does less damage than your E, literally.
Yeah,
It has same AP scaling, 100%. And once again, if you're alive here, you can like take all the farm experience. You can probably get more kills and help them.
yeah, for sure. I think that's it's a big mistake I do in Shyvana is ulting on people to try and get like the damage from the ult instead of just
Yeah, it doesn't do so much
ulting
damage.
sideways.
It's not worth it. It doesn't do that much damage.
Yeah. Unless I'm playing AP Shyvana, I mean AD Shyvana, I shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah, AD Shyvana, you have to ult to get close and catch them. Yeah, the Kayn died again. He's full trade killing, in fact, like he has 11 deaths.
Yeah, he did that the entire game except until like the end, where he just killed everyone. It didn't matter.
I still don't understand at this point how you can loot. It doesn't look like lose. Yeah. You
And
are
I think I died 2 more times. Is it?
you are like you still have a big gold lead. Yeah, this I would fight. You can definitely kill him.
Yeah, he
But
freaking yeah,
yeah,
he
you
ulted away because he flashed and then ulted, so I didn't have enough damage or enough attack speed to get him before he ulted away. And
I
my
don't
E was on
think
cooldown.
you could have killed. Yeah, I don't think you could. But here you see you did just Gromp and Wolf and you already have all almost.
Yeah. Tada.
What's the? And you have 3 dragon also. You just need one more.
Yeah.
What map is it? Wait, can't see the map. Ah, it's cloud. Ah no, it's mountain. So if you get soul, you won the game.
Oh, there's a really good ult, or like yeah, good E.
And there's a good fight.
But I was chasing Pantheon instead of doing Kayn.
Yeah, maybe you should have focused Kane because he's the only threat. But he
Yeah.
died anyway, so I don't see what's wrong. Like,
Yeah. No. Three of us got Galio like taunted at the end, and then Kayn E flashed and Q'd or something like that, and then we all died and lost the game.
does that look good? Let's see. I think you should have done Baron faster. You should be able to finish in time, but you should have done faster in case.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, okay. The problem is that it will make you miss the soul. Yeah, I wouldn't go Baron if the soul is about to spawn. It's more valuable than Baron.
Okay. I think I
Elder,
get soul. See if we get soul a lot later.
if you would get soul at this point, you would probably win, regardless.
Okay.
Soul is
I
more
should have.
valuable than Baron, and Elder is more valuable than Baron as well.
Yeah, I should have ignored Baron and gone Drake instead.
Yeah, in this case, I would write in big letter Soul in the chat.
Here, I
Just
think I ult
spamming.
in. But look at the damage from the ult right there.
Yeah, they're already packed. You missed this.
Yeah, I missed it.
Yeah, it's
Because
just
he was
training.
walking forwards, so I thought, like, tried to predict his movements, but he walked back.
If you just you
Oh
don't
yeah,
really
he
have to
died.
predict. If you just drop right where he is at the moment, no matter what he does, he will take it. Like the
Yeah,
hitbox is too big to be possible to dodge. You should be able to kill it.
I think I do.
Yeah, yeah, and you should aim a little bit further because you could have missed him. Like you should really aim exactly where is the center of his champ. Like this is where you have the less chance to miss, not max range, but you often aim too close to yourself and I think you get him, but you lose a lot of time.
Yeah, because I chased him. I didn't trust Liandry's burn.
In fact, maybe you should have just pushed instead. Like he couldn't defend, he would have to back, and you could get more. You could get 2 inhibs. You probably don't have time to take inhib now. Yeah, you could have gotten inhib instead of the kill, but I think I would grid as well. But when you watch
Now I
replay,
think
it's obvious
I
that.
farm his here. I die, I think, because I contest his wall.
Really?
And
No, you have ult. You
uh,
shouldn't die. Ah, yeah, you run into him, so. 1000. Yeah, this is big. Like, 1000 gold for him. I think
Yeah,
this is where you
that
lost
was
the game.
good.
You can take his jungle if you have ult up, so if something goes wrong, you just ult away, but you ulted away and then run into him. And,
Yeah, I think I was thought I was stronger than I was. I thought I could take him, but
you're much
he
stronger than
wasn't.
him, but it doesn't matter. Like, he's playing a retarded champion, and
Yeah,
you just give her, they
1,000
gave
gold.
a lot of gold to him. He has shutdowns, not only kills. Like, he has 13 kill and you have 16. You have 4 item both, and he has 13 deaths, but it doesn't remove his kill, so.
Yeah, and he's playing lethality too, so it's like he does so much damage.
Yeah, it's blue, so it's normal. I think you have advantage in level. What level are you here? Can't see when you're dead, I think.
I'm not sure, but he's 15, so I'm probably like 16, I think, because I
Yeah, I
have
think 16.
more farm. I guess.
Also, yeah, as we talked, you shouldn't finish Morello, and if you would have done like Zonia, I would definitely do Zonia against
Yeah, so when
Blue
you
King.
ult, I can just Sonya instead if he ults me.
But like, you are the main win condition here. Like, you see, your team is like, he has only one doing damage. He has only one with more than 6 kill. The one that has the most kill beside you is support. So you are the only one to play. If you die, you are gonna lose.
Yeah.
So I would do
And
Zonia
then
for this.
I think it was me, Jinx, and Vel'Koz that died at the end there, and that's when we lost the game, for sure.
Yeah, in late game, if one death can cost you the game. Again, you ult in, but it's very
Yeah.
risky. I think you will not die, but it was risky. I wouldn't do that. Like, you should get a bit closer to E. Like, there was no way this one would. Hey, you come, you like you. It's training about positioning. Sometimes you are like too far, and sometimes you are too close during the ult.
Yeah.
Like here, you took a lot of free damage for nothing, and you hid, you are too far. And here, it's again bad positioning. Like you should have just backed. Like why you stay without ult? You are not going to do anything.
No, it's the savior complex that, oh, I'll come save you guys, and then we die.
Yeah, like when you don't have ult, you should not even try to fight with them or to try to help them. You just try to charge it. That's all. Like you will be more useful like this, even if you come 10 seconds later. But with your ult, you will be 1,000 times more useful than if you come without ult. I think I would just never fight without ult unless it's free.
Yeah, don't do. I usually don't fight without ult because I feel freaking useless. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
do
you
any
are.
damage and stuff like that. So I only do it if it's a AD Shyvana. But
Yeah, yeah, agree.
um,
But here you
because then
didn't
AD
even fight. You
Shyvana, you
just
have
stayed.
the, yeah. Now they can't fight because they don't have Kane, so they take Soul here.
Yeah. You took really a lot of damage because you ult
Yeah,
in
because I
again.
ulted in again. Yeah. I also think I die here, so.
Probably, yeah. I would kill you if I
Yeah, because
was them.
they were chasing me. They were all chasing me too.
I'm pretty sure you could have survived it if you instantly live.
And that because the Kane went like towards my Krugs, and then the Jin went up towards the blue Gromp, so they were like flanking me, and then I wouldn't escape.
Yeah, like here, why you shouldn't go that way? Like, why? Just use E, there is no one, and you don't have vision on anyone. If you would just instantly live, like,
Instantly
wait.
leaving back.
Like, okay, here you ult, like here, you should just
Should have just left.
here you should just leave here. Like they are all full health, your team is low health, nothing will happen. Like the only thing that can happen is you dying. You're not going to save anyone, you're not going to kill anyone. Like
Yeah.
just leave from here, from the tree bush, and you live. Like you lost a lot of time doing nothing here, and you let them time to catch. And you really,
Then Jin was up by the Gromp.
yeah,
I didn't have vision of Jin, so I thought I'd maybe, yeah, there he tries to ult me and then realized he can't, and then he, yeah.
yeah, I would try to. It was already too late. And like this wouldn't happen if you didn't die again.
Yeah.
And as Shyvana, you really can't die late game because your ult doesn't charge when you're dead. Like you will respawn with 0 cooldown on ult. And here's the probably take
Yeah, so you
Baron.
make, yeah. So then you'll have to, like, charge it up.
Yeah, here it's like, it's really complicated. Unless you make big outplay, there's no way to win. Like she's getting caught on mid again. And you didn't ping back. Like she was alone on mid against Blue Cane. You should have spam pinged until she lived. Most
Yeah.
of the time, if you spam ping, they will not listen. But sometimes they will listen, and it can make you win a game, definitely.
And
Like,
that's
oh,
not, now we lose for now, because now Galio comes and I walk towards him because I thought I was outside his range. Like I thought I
ah,
was outside his range, but wasn't, and he flash queued and
oh,
then
it's so sad.
ulted.
What just
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah, I know. It's really bad. That's when we
Because
lost the
they
game.
were like, they were really stacked. Like, if you wouldn't die, you could really do a lot of damage, and they probably would die.
Yeah, cause I walked back, but then I walked towards him because I didn't have vision of the other ones, and I was like, oh, why is he doing this? And I thought I was right outside his range, but I was right inside it.
Yes, you
And
ran
then
back inside. Yes, and now they end. And
yeah,
even
that
if they
went
don't
back in.
end,
I went
even
back into his taunt.
yes, it's really sad. And you also
Yeah.
like you wasted your ult. Like you ulted for Kane, but you had zero chance to kill him. You
Yeah.
could like E one time on him, but he would just recover everything with his E. Like his E is going to heal him the first time he enter a wall. So like it's really
Yeah.
useless. You can't even poke this champ. Yes, it's just this. So in general, it's like farm optimization, but we talked about it. Should be better on the second game, and positioning need much more training. Like
Stop
you're ulting
stop
in.
ulting in. Yeah, I know.
Sometimes you can, but like unless you feel very comfortable, you should just never do it. Like you will just win more game like this. Sometimes you can, but if you don't, you will just sometimes miss opportunity. But if you always do like this, you will just lose games that you would have not lost otherwise.
Yeah. I only
And
had one good ult in, but that's because they were all like super low. So I almost did 3 of them at the same time, but that was because they were super
yeah,
low.
I would also do that because like you can almost kill them instantly, not take damage. And no, there was one or two other like ult on single target. It's really good. Like if you know that the guy is not going to one shot you, you can ult on him to kill him fast. Like the Pantheon, there was no way he could kill you. Like when you ulted him on top, like there was no way he can kill you back. And so don't finish the Morello. You see, it reduced only 827 healing. Like in fact, this game didn't even need the Oblivion Orb. They don't have healing almost. I wouldn't even do
Yeah,
Oblivion Orb.
I think I did it solely for Kane, to be honest.
He doesn't heal. It's a Blue Cane. He only heals when he enters the wall. That's all.
Yeah.
It's really like on Shaco I will do Oblivion Orb almost every single game, but on Shyvana I don't do it often. Like it's a burst champ, so you don't really need to to block their heal. You just need to kill them. Like if they have Sona, Soraka, Yumi, you want Oblivion Orb, but that's all. And you're not going to finish. You should not finish it. And
Yeah.
also,
I haven't built it since we talked about, because I was that's why I asked you what do you think about Morellos, and you were like, oh no, it's trash. I'm like, okay,
yeah,
I
it's
won't
really
build it
bad.
then.
Yeah, you could do much more damage here, and if you would have done the Zonia instead of the Morello, your mistake would be less punished. You would die less. Also,
Yeah.
can make really a big difference. And with Zonia, you can ult in much more often. Like you can ult E for engage, and then Zonia, and then after your team can fight, and they will stand in your W and E and take a lot of
Yeah.
area damage. And also, if you do Zonia, you never start with this. It's a really trash item. Like Close armor cost 300 gold and give you 15 armor, and amplifying tom cost 435 gold and give you
Yeah.
20 AP. this give you the bonus of close armor and amplifying tome. It
Yeah, I
just
think
gives you
the
the
only yeah, I think the only reason I bought that was because of again because of Kane for
yeah,
that
but
armor, but it was stupid.
you need to pay attention that it doesn't give you more armor than a close armor that costs 300.
Yeah,
That's the thing. And so
because
if you
it says
do,
killing a unit gives you
yeah, you
more.
need to stack it. Like you need to stack it,
I
and
didn't. Has it always been like that, or has that been? Is that a new thing? Because I don't think it was like that earlier, was it? That you had to
no,
stack
it
it.
has always been stacking. I think before it was
Okay.
stacking also AP, not only armor. But now it's only armor, and it got nerfed at the beginning of the season 11, and it's really
Okay.
trash now. Like it's so bad. This item is so bad. Like
Yeah.
you have amplifying tom and plus armor. You have 20 AP, 15 armor, and then you add like 300 gold, and you have this item. And at the moment you add 300 gold, you get no benefit, nothing. And once it's
Yeah.
fully stacked, it gives you the 300 gold value. Like it's worth its cost only when it's stacked. If it's
That's
not
so
stacked,
stupid.
it gives you
Yeah,
what?
that's so stupid though. That's so stupid. It isn't worth it at all.
Yeah, this item is trash. Like if you have item slot and you do Zonia, you should like always do the
The
stopwatch
other one.
first,
Yeah.
stopwatch first, and then codex. And if you have enough inventory spot, you can do like the close armor and amplifying tom. But like you should never finish this item unless you have nothing else to buy, because this
Yeah.
doesn't bring anything. And when you finish the Zonia, anyway, you get the benefit from this item fully stacked. So here you just buy chrono and probably you don't die. I don't know if
Yeah.
you on the last
True.
fight you already had it maybe. Yeah, I think. Uh, yeah, you could have you could
I
have
could have.
stopwatch here.
Yeah, I could have stopped watch and he wouldn't have killed and ulted me.
In fact, I
Probably I
think
might have died anyways, but
in fact like
they still killed
the
me.
boss got caught. Like you could have maybe defended alone, but they would die anyway. Regardless of what you do, they would die. But
Yeah,
this
but I
bad
might
action,
have.
like this bad action, you initiated this bad action by the way.
Yeah,
Like
I know.
when you wasted your ult to try to kill a full health blue cane.
Yeah, I think
Like
that was more because we were losing. I think it was more like a panic thing. I'm gonna try and
yeah,
catch
looks
him, but
like
that's not gonna happen.
at this point I wouldn't be so scared. Like remember you are 4k gold down, you can't see it of course, but you have soul. So
Yeah,
soul is like worth 6k gold, so you still have the lead. If you wait the
yeah,
good opportunity to have a good ult, typically like your team is trash, they are useless. You're the only one useful, so just wait them to get
yeah,
engaged, to
develop
get
rounds.
caught, and ult
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah,
Like
for
you
sure.
just needed the Casio to respawn and get a good ult. Not ult in, of course. And you can ult in with stopwatch, but I'm not doing this very often. I just prefer to go full damage and stay away and let my teammate take the hit.
Yeah. As if I had stayed out of the taunt range, then I might have done some damage and not have died. But
But I think you would lose anyway because two people died
yeah,
and
for
you
sure.
couldn't do anything to save them. You needed to
Yeah,
not waste your ult like this.
Yeah, Cassio was already dead, and Yasuo was AFK under the tower, and then we died. So
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, like it's very important to not be impatient and to use your ult at the right moment, I think.
yeah, because I definitely get impatient sometimes, and then I
It happened to me
throwing
like
the game.
a lot of time in the past that I waste my ult and after I don't have when it's important. I,
Yeah, for
I
sure.
feel like just most of the time you shouldn't engage. That's it. Unless you get like a perfect ult when they don't have vision on you and you hit two people, you shouldn't engage. Wait your team to get cocked or to engage, and it will be
Yeah,
much better.
yeah. So I should never engage. I should just bait my teammates.
Yeah, and if you engage, like they can like all jump into you or things like this. You just want them to use some spell on your
Yeah, you
teammate
want
before.
them to use certain cooldowns.
Yeah, it's better. But if you position
Yeah,
correctly, you will not be in range anyway. But Also, it's much easier for them to dodge your E if you engage.
Yeah.
The other game is this
It's like,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, and by the way, I also play her AD. Like, I don't see any reason to play her AD right now. I was playing her AD when.
The reason I did it there was because I was gonna play Misfortune, and then I had Misfortune runes, and I forgot to change it, and I saw it when I
Okay.
came in game. I was like, oh fuck, I got the wrong runes. I gotta play AD.
Well, okay, I would play AD too. Okay. Like I was playing her AD when there was tanky champ in the enemy team. Like if there are three tanky melee, I was playing AD before.
Or AD.
But since I'm playing Liandry, I don't need anymore. Like I melt
Yeah,
them
because you
anyway.
shreds it anyway. Yeah. No, it's just because of the runes. Honestly, I was like, oh shit. Oh well, I gotta play AD now
Yeah,
because, and then I
it's
play.
not a big deal. But like also if you have too many AP, you can play AD and do 50 damage.
Yeah, and I also
Type.
thought about that because Cho'Gath is mostly AP, right? It's like tank
Yeah.
AP,
Yeah,
and
on the
and
you shouldn't
yeah,
see it that way. You
it is.
shouldn't see this champ is tank or not. You should see the percent of physical and magic damage that he does, and
Yeah,
Shogat doesn't do physical damage, so it's an AP. You have 3
yeah. So
AP here.
because it was 3 AP, and I picked the wrong runes. Was like, okay, I'm gonna go AD,
Yeah,
but it
you
was
like.
mostly because I fucked up the runes.
But what I just wanted to say is that
And
I
I
don't
played
think the
really
build is
cocky
good.
this game, so I died way more than I had to because we were winning so much. I played a little bit too cocky, so I died 5 times when I probably could have just died once, which was stupid.
For the build, I think I was doing Blade of the Ruined King into
Yeah,
like
Bork. Yeah,
after Stridebaker or Turbo Chamtang, but definitely not Sunfire because you will get kited so much with Sunfire. You need something to prevent people from escaping or to slow them or to catch them.
yeah. And people are really bad at kiting in like Golden Down, probably
Yeah, but
Platinum
they
Down.
run.
They're really bad at
They can
kiting.
still run. And if they run, you can't get them because you don't have slow and you have very low
Yeah,
mobility. Your W, if you're AD, you should max W, but without AP, it doesn't give a lot of speed.
yeah.
Okay. The chat is again on top of. Okay, okay. I think the clear is better here. You should remove little big to hit the small with the W. It's okay. Yeah, like this you can hit everything. That's what I do too. Yeah, and move like this so you take less damage from the small. You see the difference of health that you have compared to the other game.
Can we pause the stream a little bit? I just gotta check on something. The
Yeah,
dog
okay.
is downstairs. Thank you.
Okay.
Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, I'll come back.
Thank you. I just had to check on the dog because my boyfriend stepped out, so
It's okay,
she
don't worry.
steals food from the counter if she gets the opportunity.
Oh, the camera is always trolling me.
Yeah, it keeps like shifting on to different people. And here I did blue, but then I was like, oh wait, no, I'm supposed to do green first. So I took one two hits from the
It's
blue,
not
I
a
think.
big deal, but look, you are again late for Scuttle. Like, if you
Yeah,
want to do Scuttle, you need to be on spawn, otherwise, you probably will waste time. If the guy is contesting it, you will never win. And, like now you should go for Scuttle, but you're a bit late, and if he's not stupid, he should have done it already. But,
where is he on the map?
where is he?
Yeah, the Vi.
I would say that she's something here, somewhere here.
Yeah, I don't remember where she was. I think she might
Ah,
have.
no.
Yeah, she
She
was on
started blue?
pad.
Wait, she started blue?
Yeah, she started blue.
Yeah, it's really uncommon. Like in this elo, 90% of the time the enemy
They
jungler will
start
start
red.
both side, not red,
Yeah.
both side. Like if it's
Yeah.
opposite side, it will be. So you can most of the time know if they pulled. Well, let me just check if they
Yeah,
pulled here.
because that was the thing. I had a game earlier where I wanted to invade blue, but it was gone, and I was like, "What? This person or this champ doesn't really usually start blue." Because I'll like, "Oh, this champ starts blue." Like a Moo starts blue, while most other
No,
champs starts
no,
red. Like that.
no. Nobody needs to start blue actually. Like there is no champion that needs to start blue at all. You have enough mana regen with jungle item. Even something like Cartus would prefer to start red.
That's weird because I guess like the bigger leash, people start bot side for the bigger leash.
Yes, yes, and also don't really think before it was important to choose the side that you start because if you had unfavorable jungle matchup, you needed to start on the same on the opposite side of enemy jungler
Yeah,
so you don't
get
meet him
counter.
at scuttle. But now
Yeah,
scuttle is not important, so it doesn't really matter. But here I think you can know where she started. Yeah, because you see here the Yasuo, so you know that they don't leash. It's very
yeah,
unlikely that she will start without leash, and she's not a champ that can start Raptor. Here you know that she started blue. You
yeah.
see?
Because I see the pike.
But it's a detail, like at your elo it's not something you should really pay attention, but I'm just telling you. You can always know where is the enemy jungler like this. I
Yeah,
mean most of
I
the time.
usually find out by seeing if bot side comes a little bit late or right after. Like when I play ADC, I'll like purposely be like a little bit late so it looks like I leashed, even
Yeah,
if
you can
it's
fake pull, but not much people will look in this elo.
yeah.
Yeah, here if you didn't hit the blue, you go directly to the gromp, you would be like 2 seconds late for scuttle. It's good. 'Cause,
Yeah, because it was that I took the two free hits from the blue because I was like, oh wait, no, I'm supposed to do Gromp. So I saw
yeah,
it
it's
on the
better. It's a detail. Once again, it's not something that will make the difference in win or lose. Here, I wouldn't
yeah
do the scuttle because scuttle right now gives a lot of gold, but the first give almost zero experience. The only experience that
yeah
it really gives is the bonus from jungle item. But the
yeah.
problem
I
is
think it
that
was
you
saw Vi bot or something like that, and I was like, oh, I can get. No, I saw her check the one I had already did, so I was like, oh, I can get it both for free.
it's true, but the scuttle is not an objective anymore. Not
Yeah,
important. Sometimes it's still up at 10 minutes the first because nobody wants to do it. Like here,
yeah. That's why I
you
went
could.
instead because I saw her in the river.
Yeah, yeah.
And schedule used to be so important. So I think it just like it hangs into my jungling from like past seasons,
Yes, you
where it
should.
was like,
Yeah.
oh, you need schedule, or you're gonna lose if you don't take schedule. So it's like, okay,
Yeah, before it was so important, that's why it was so important the side where you start. But here, rather
yeah.
than scuttle, wait, I want to show you something.
So I should have just backed after blue because I spent a lot of time going after schedule.
Yeah, I would back after blue, but there is also something. Look, you see here, you have the golem in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Which means that her gromp will be in 10 seconds because you know that she started blue. And you saw
Yeah,
that she was
should have
both side.
taken the Grom.
Yeah, you should definitely steal everything. This makes a big difference. But I don't see where did you see her?
See why? She comes up on the schedule right now. Or as I'm backing, as I'm like about to back, I
Ah,
see
she took the
Vi
plum?
the
Ah, yeah, okay,
milestone
okay.
and then walked through the river. So that's why I pinged said a lot and then back.
Yeah, like when you were here, I would back.
Yeah.
Because you should have like 900 gold to buy the book. But since you didn't back and you were here, at this moment you see Vi, you know that her gromp is up and the wolf would be soon. You have time to take them both and it makes a huge difference because she will waste a lot of time after. Like,
Yeah.
you take Scuttle instead of taking her gromp and wolf. You see, you would have enough time. Maybe not for the wolf, but at least for the gromp and you would have no risk to die.
Yeah, I think I was just I'm afraid of getting caught because Fiora was pushing a lot. No,
You
yeah,
had
no.
prio on
Cryo.
top. But anyway, they don't have ward, they don't have vision, they don't know that you are here. If you see that they are coming, you just leave.
Yeah.
You don't want to fight, you just want to steal the jungle. At least, and now you know where is she, because you know that she finished to clear the bot side, so she would be on the side there is something to clear.
I probably should have taken the farm under tower here instead of doing wolf.
Yeah, it's true, it's always priority to take farm the tower because it's going to be lost, and the wolf will be still there after. But it's
Yeah.
like 4 minion, not something too big. Oh, he's staying. He might die there. And like,
I don't remember if he does. I think I might go.
ah no, he's yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think he dies to minions here. Yeah.
Let's to ignite. Yeah, here the dragon is much better because you have only one camp up, so you don't lose a
Yeah.
lot. Ah, wait, and also I
Yeah,
think
I stop it. I stop it here. I stop
yeah,
it
yeah, I
because
would
I
stop.
saw the
Yeah, I
blast.
would. Oh wait, no, I wouldn't stop because you have prio bot. You need to spam ping for them to help. Like
Yeah.
there is no way you can. There is no way the enemy bot lane can contest and the tower like this. They lose all the way if they contest. I think your bot lane pushed. They were already pushing and they continue to push because they saw that you are doing dragon. And also there is one more thing. Wait, like you are level 5, so your E has a 5-second duration and almost 9-second cooldown. So it means only 50% uptime. Half of the time you will be attacking with your E, not being marked on the target. You see?
Yeah.
So what you want to do is to make sure that you hit 100% of the time when your E is on the target. So look here, you use E, but you're not attacking the dragon because you want to pull back. So the mark is
Yeah,
wasted.
I think. Yeah, I think. I also think I did it to like stop the knockback.
And now you are attacking just when the mark fades, so you lose a lot of damage on the dragon. Like you should pull with just auto attack, or
And then get knocked back and then drag it back.
you can do this, or you can do what I said, like EW auto Q, and
Yeah.
then you get knocked back, and you can do like 1 or 2 auto before the mark fade, and then you pull back when the mark is down, because you will do 0 damage when the mark is down, so it's the moment to pull back.
Yeah, it's true.
But I think the combo before to get knock back, it saves you a lot of time. You can do it much faster, and you let less time to enemy to contest it. You can train in practice too, but it's a bit tricky to do. Yeah, like
Yeah,
here, I would ping for help. You know that
Vi is coming.
Vi is coming, but enemy mid laner is dead for still 4 seconds, so he will never be in time. You have full prio bot. There is no way they can contest this, and you are leaving it. But if you spam ping for help and they don't come, then they are retarded and you need to leave because you are gonna die. but they really should come here. Like low elo people, they really love dragon. They will do everything for dragon.
Yeah. Because
Here there is at least 1 minute wasted doing nothing. And here you should, when you do your jungle, like when you farm, when you get experience and gold, the like if you could like watch your replay and not the time, you will see that the biggest part of the time is time walking, not doing the camp. So that's why the passing is so important to optimize. And here you are like walking during 20 seconds. You could have just backed and came
yeah,
to
would
the
have been
red.
as fast or faster.
It wouldn't be faster, but you would like waste only 5 seconds more, but you would be able
And
to
use
buy.
the gold.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This is something I didn't realize myself. A coach had to tell me I was doing this mistake. Here it's good that you smited before doing E. It's a little bit
Yeah,
extra
because
damage.
that's what we talked about. I should have done her camps because she died. Oh no, she didn't die. No,
And
she
I
killed the
don't think you
monster.
know where is she, but since
No,
you went
she
here,
was bot. She's ganking bot and
you
killed
saw?
Lucian. Ganking bot and did Lucian, so I should have done her camps. I even warded it, but I went and did Herald instead, which was stupid. I should have
Yeah. Here
played
you
her
see
camps
her
and then
bot.
done Herald.
You see her bot. You check her camp. Uh,
Yeah,
if
and
it
now I did air camps.
if it would be master, I wouldn't even check because I would knew that they are not here. But here, it's most likely that they will be here because they are not optimizing the clear.
Yeah,
So yeah, first you do everything here. You let the
and
small
then you do the
wolf,
Herald.
and then you do the herald. She will probably not contest it anyway. But here, once again, you have all your camps up, so I would do all the maximum camp I can before taking herald. At least all the top side before herald. But here you should have too much gold also accumulated, which is also not good. You have like to find the balance between back and I
Yeah,
think here
because
you
and here I should have I panicked because I was like, oh, I need to get this need to get this gold by myself while set backs. Well,
now
I
you
could have
had
gotten the entire tower.
yeah, you
Could have
could
gotten the
have got
entire
the
tower.
entire tower
Yeah,
and probably a charge on the second even. And anyway,
yeah,
the like it's not the biggest priority to not share the gold, and this guy is not doesn't look like trash. So it's not a problem if he gets gold and he could finish his mythic. But anyway, if you want to have gold solo, you had more than enough time. Look, he's still
yeah.
there.
Yeah, no, I was like, because we talked about it, like how you can take the tower by yourself. So I was like, okay, let's go. And then I popped Herald, and I realized my
Yeah,
mistake, and was like, oh, god damn it. But that was after I popped it.
it's because
I
here, if
realized,
you look, the tower has 50 armor and magic resist, and after the
yeah,
herald charge, it has 120.
yeah. No, that's what I said in the chat to you too. That I like I could have taken the tower, but I was I panicked.
And here you have like oh yeah, it's so close. I think you should take it fast. But here, like, you are fucked because you have dragon up, you have 6 camp up, and you have a lot of
Yeah,
gold. Like, you have a problem with tempo here. Like, no
yeah,
matter
for
what
sure.
you do, you can't optimize the temp. Yeah, it's good towards there. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
here
no.
you back with all your camp up. Like, it's probably the best thing to do.
I think it was because I had so much gold.
Yeah, it's the
I had
best
like
thing to
3,000
do.
gold or something, so I was like, oh, I need to back and spend some of this gold because I have a problem with like accumulating so much gold,
Yes, I
like
think
a lot of
it's
time.
about training. Like, you need to back at the best moment. But if you have backed at the moment you crossed 20 seconds the map, like already you accumulate less gold.
Yeah, yeah, because even when I'm farming, I feel like I always have a camp up, so I'm like, okay, when do I back? Like I have camps up, when do I back? Because I have so much gold.
Yes, you really try to think on how like you should get the maximum resources in the minimum time. If you really need to
Yeah,
back, like you would like skip the golem because it takes the most time and they are very far away, but the rest of camp you should do. Or sometime if you are next to red, you can do red raptor golems and back, or red raptors and back, and then go to the
and then
opposite
go.
side.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
because
going,
sometimes I'll have like 4,000 gold, and I'm like, that is
yeah, you should really
way
avoid
too much.
this. Here you have 000, but you have a bounty, and also you are
It's
level
because I
8.
survived for like 20, 30 minutes or something.
Yeah, and you got a lot of money. Like you have your first item. Vi doesn't even have anything, and you hold your ult for too long. In addition to optimizing the camp objective and everything, you need to try to use the ult every time it's available.
So I accumulated always. Yeah. But where
Here
should
I
I
would
use
check.
it here?
Like no, you can't solo kill it. You should like there are so many things to do. Like there are enemy camp to steal, there are your camps to do, there is dragon to
Yeah,
do,
exactly.
and
And
your
there's
ult
like,
to
yeah,
use.
there's so much to do. I feel like I never have the time to back because it's like enemy camps, my camps,
Yeah, you need to
Great
like
Herald.
you need always to make like small sacrifices. But I think in this elo the priority is really to use your ultimate on cooldown because they are going to often die and not respect you, so you can get a lot of kills and it's how you carry. In higher elo you give more priority to farm, but here like you can really get a lot of free kill with your ult. Okay, you ulting, but it's not too bad. But this E was a bit weird. Oh, they got dragon, really?
Yeah.
They were not in position to get it. They should have definitely not. You guys were too scared, I think. You could have just E on yourself and poke them, and they would just not even contest. Like, like here, I think I would just like ult and
Yeah,
just
because
ult.
my smite was down, so I kept pinging. I think I kept pinging my smite. Yeah, I kept pinging smite and say that I don't have smite, and then V smited it.
It's not a big deal, but you should really like you can destroy them. You are so far ahead. You can just do E and they will all die. I think they will all die anyway. But you should like force the fight before, especially if you don't have smite, because like this you get all the kills anyway, but you don't lose dragon. Okay, here 6 camp up again. Oh, why you went up there?
What did you say?
What?
Yeah, I went top to take the farm and not give him tower.
Yeah, never mind. I thought Urgot was in your team. Yeah, okay, so it's normal. I would do the
Yeah,
same.
no,
It just
I did.
feels weird because you are red side and you are in red.
Yeah.
Usually enemy are in red. Yeah, here I would do that too. Vi is coming, we saw her. I think I would try to fight her. She might be
I think we
doing
push
Herald,
tower.
I would check. Okay, no, she's not. Hey, you should be able to kill her. Ah, there's Brand. Okay.
Yeah, so I ran.
Yeah, not much to do. I would do Herald. Like, here, there is no camp that is free that you can do. Like, you could do Hergrom, but it's very risky because Brand is near. And at the moment I said this, she was not dead. Like, you can't take the tower, there is Urgot. Like, Herald. Okay, you
You
he
have to get
lives?
chase brand there. Yeah, he lived because
King came here.
Urgot came and killed him. So I just
There is no... Yeah, okay, I would check that too.
it's because I left the wolf earlier, but she hadn't cleared it. I thought she
Yeah,
had cleared
yeah,
it,
in low elo it will happen
but
often. Like, sometime in 10 minutes they still don't do it for some reason.
yeah. So I checked it and I was like, wait, there's only that one wolf that I left like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah,
I
well,
should have done
it's good.
Herald here.
But by the way, she's level 9, you're level 11, and still you had a lot of time with 6 camp up. You could have definitely 3 level up. And yeah, here
Yeah.
Herald, of course, obviously.
I was it time on Herald now? I don't remember because I don't remember if it's this game where I was like, oh no, Herald is about to despawn, so I'm not doing it.
No, it's
But I
17.
don't remember. Okay, 17.
And it's an objective bounty, so it's even more important. It's objective bounty, so you don't
Yeah.
want them to have it. and at the moment before you back, you had no topside up but Herald, so you could back, you could Herald and then fast back with Herald, and then go to your top side because Dragon is about to spawn, and then you do this, you clear your bot side, and then you would have everything cleared before Dragon, and you just do Dragon, but here you even give it for free when you are stronger, and it's even a bounty for them.
Yeah, I think I was about to check it, and then they had already done it.
Like
Yeah.
they just rushed it, I think.
Yeah, they rushed it really fast. I thought I had time.
It makes sense, and she checked that there is no word. It makes sense. Like you should check,
Yeah.
not
No, I
get it.
thought I had time to do Gromp first, but then she rushed it.
You would
So I
have
didn't.
time if they didn't. Because here you can kill them 1v2 probably with the lead you
Yeah.
have. And by the way, if Vi ult you can block her ult with your if you use at the same time.
Yeah, by ult.
Yeah, if you ult, you are immune to control. You can block Mordekaiser ult. You can block any form of control or Blitzhook.
I didn't know I could. Oh, actually, but haven't they fixed the Mordekaiser thing? Because I remember playing against Set topside with AD Shyvana, and then if he ulted, I could ult out of his ult, but that they fixed that.
No, they didn't. You take the
They
damage,
haven't.
but he's not going to knock you because you are immune to control and immune to
Okay.
displacement.
Because
So you,
I remember I loved playing against Set topside because it ult and I just ult out of it, and he just stand there with with his hands in his pockets and just be like, okay.
yeah, you can still do it, but I think you take the damage and slow from his ult, but you escape anyway. And against
Okay.
Mordekaiser, it's not a bug. Like if you are CC immune, like Morgana Black Shield, you are not going to take the Mordekaiser ult. It's the same
Yeah. Okay.
for it's
It's the same for Vi ult.
0.75. What?
Yeah. It's the same for the Vi ult.
Yeah, it's the same, but you will take the damage. I always try to take like CC or things with my ult. Like I'm like mispose, and as soon as they use control on me, I just ult out, and they waste spell on me, and my team can go in, and I can E from max range. Also in fight, it's good engage.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's good that you didn't waste your ult. Yeah, bot is gankable all this time, I think. Yasuo is especially annoying for Shyvana because he can block your E, and blocking a single E make you lose so much damage, but
Yeah, and not so much time because you have to stand there and wait for the E to come back on.
here it's not bad to go to check her jungle, but you don't know if it's up, and you have your red, your golem, and herald. I wouldn't check her jungle because in case it's not up, you waste so much time. It's up here, but you are seen, so you might die, or you have to use ult if they come. That's okay. But anyway, if it
I'm
was not
ulting
up,
in, I think, and then
it's okay. She can't kill you. She's 2
yeah,
level
she's
down,
attack.
so you are totally safe. Like if you are a level ahead, even if you are full glass cannon, you are not going to be squishy because you have a lot of health.
Yeah, just because of the extra level health.
Plus the ult also gives you health. So. Yeah,
Yeah,
here's the herald despawn, but you could have done it before it despawned.
yeah,
This is detail anyway. Took the red. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you here you back instead of crossing all the map. That's good. And most of the time when you have to go from both side to top side or to top side to both side, if you have gold you should back even if you take like 5-10 more seconds, at least you can spend the gold, it's a good opportunity.
yeah,
You said you
and
have
be
problem
ahead.
to spend the gold. Scuttle should be hit.
Yeah, I lost of one death in this game. Very annoying.
Oh, was it a loss?
Yeah, it was a
Looks
loss.
like a free win at this point.
Yeah, it was a free win, but then I fucked up and died once, and then they won. I was sieging inhib bot while my team was sieging tower mid, and then I didn't pay attention to the minimap.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't pay attention to the minimap to see that my team backed off the bot or the mid tower, so I got caught, and then I died, and then we lost the game.
Here it's like a good moment when you can ult in. Like nothing bad will happen to you. You're too far ahead, and you are 3v2, so like you can ult in. If you wouldn't
Yeah.
ult in, they would probably not both die. So one of them would escape, I think. It's good. And here, like you have good siege with ult. This guy is stupid.
And when people will do that, they will waste their Sonias and their flash even when it's sure that they're gonna die.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
there's
good
no
for
way he's
you,
gonna live, and he's like all Sonias for some
but it
reason.
doesn't have so much cooldown, the Zonya. Flash is bad to waste. Zonya you can waste, like basically it will be almost up when you respawn.
Yeah.
So here they have two dragon. Like you should have both of the dragon. It should be your third.
Yeah, this should be the third.
But if you died, if you lost on one death, and it was before the fourth, then it would have not made any difference. I don't know what is they doing. Like what?
Yeah. It was the Vi Yasu ult. That was what I lost off to. I got Vi Yasu ulted and ignited, and while I was already ulted, and then I died.
Uh,
I lost the
I
game.
I would go Zonya instead of Void Staff against Vi. Because if you
Yeah.
are the win condition, and you can just die in a single Vi ult, and you can't do anything if you're already ulted.
Yeah.
It happened to me too many times, and Vi is very popular now, so yeah, do Zonya. Or at least
Yeah, it was
stopwatch.
Vi Yas. Like, if it was just Vi, it would have been fine, but it was Vi Yas
It
plus
would have been
Ignite, and
fine.
it was too much.
It would have been fine only because you have a lead. If you don't have a lead, you would die from Vi ult
Yeah.
anyway.
True.
Like you are level 15, like mid laner is level 12.
Yeah, but you almost killed me.
Yeah, it's normal, it's fine. I think you could have defended this tower maybe.
And also, I find it really hard in low elo to finish games.
Oh,
I'll like have a
Shyvana is
huge
really good
lead.
at finishing games. And you should
Yeah,
have done Baron.
cause I have a huge, I'll have a huge lead, but then I'll like never finish the game. It just goes
Baron.
on.
Baron is really the best way. Baron or Soul. I didn't have smite.
Nah, I didn't have smite, but I think I got it anyways. I think the
Ah yeah, you
proc
had.
got it.
Yeah, I feel like you never have smite. Are you wasting it when it's not
And
necessary?
might have. I don't remember. I think I used it on Drake, so I
Sometimes
didn't have it
you
up
don't
there.
have to smite dragon. If they don't have vision and they're not going to contest, you can keep the smite. It's just a waste. I
Yeah.
feel like there are a lot of time when you don't have smite and you should have it. Yes, they're fighting without you. It's not good. Here you should.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I saw them kill it, so I was like, I'm just gonna push top and get the farm.
yeah, at least you get experience. It's never bad to get XP. But you should be with your team. Like here, they can definitely die. Like they're very greedy. I think they will not
Yeah.
die, but they could have.
They could
You
have gotten by Yas ulted.
Yeah, and there is a part of enemy team that is the we don't know where
I
are
think.
they can flank.
Yeah, I think I backed here for to get ready for Drake.
And you are a bit late. You should be here a little bit before dragon to secure, but it's okay. With the lead that you have, you can afford it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get really a lot of experience from minion. It's really good.
And now
Yeah, I
I
think here
die.
you're gonna die.
Now I'm gonna die, and then we lost the game. Because I was trying to siege while so that my team could get tower. Like, people would back off tower and they could get it, but then they backed. Then they backed without me knowing it. Like, I didn't
They
pay
are actually
attention.
dying, in fact.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention to that, and then I ended up getting double ulted and died.
Yeah, and here anyway, here you should live. 100% you should live.
Yeah,
Your
I should
your
have
ult's
lived because
gonna
I
expire.
didn't. Yeah, I didn't pay attention. I didn't look at them. I looked at myself and not mid,
Yeah,
and then I died.
even without looking at mid, what are you gonna do? Your ult expired. You are useless now.
Yeah, but it
Like
was 13 and I was 18, so I thought I had it, but I didn't.
without
For
ult,
sure
you
didn't.
don't do anything. And
Yeah.
like yeah, Like, yeah, it's when your ult is finished. Like, if you had ult, you could just E and kill them both. She
Yeah.
only did this because your ult finished. You really need to leave when you not fight. But it doesn't look like it's lost right now. They're doing Baron.
It's lost. I think they get too
Like you
much
gave
power. People die.
uh
Because it went really, like, I died, and I had a 55-second timer, and they basically just finished.
yeah, and you respawn with ult at 0.
Yeah. So they basically just finished the game because I was still dead.
Yeah, they taking hit, but at this point I would still win actually.
Yeah, I think I see that they get 3 more kills, and we get none, and then they finish.
Ah,
Yeah,
they
they
took
took Baron.
Baron. That's the problem. I think you could have defended. Maybe you could have charged ult fast enough on Raptor and Red or something. But even like this, I don't think I would lose at this point.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think someone got caught.
Yeah, because you see there's 3 kills on blue, which means blue got 3 kills.
Yeah, here he wall your E. You should wait that he use the wall on something else, because if you lose the E when you are the main source of damage, you can't afford to lose the E like this. Here it's a bad E, you only hit one guy. Once again, you are the main source of damage, so you can't afford to not hit your spells.
So
Yeah,
now I
one.
just
Now you have
run.
E, yeah. You could have hit both of the. Again, here you could have killed the
We get
pike
2
and
more
still
people.
hit Yasuo.
Yeah, and
The
although
the
Lucian wasn't with us mid, he was a bot
Yeah,
gaining
it's
power.
really stupid. And you should have spam ping defend here. It's not you to defend. Like Fiora need to defend, and if you go yourself, like they will instantly lose the fight. So you can't defend, but someone need to defend. And you
Yeah,
should spam ping. You didn't spam ping. You really need to spam ping. Even in higher elo, it's often that they let enemy take up things for free like this. And most of the time, even if you spam ping, they will not go. But if you spam ping, there is a much more chance that they will go.
that they will. Yeah.
So yeah, here Roshan goes and die. You're probably gonna die again. There's nothing you can do against Robert.
Nah, I don't die. I think I
Okay,
just
you live.
go back.
Nice. He understood that you are not going to kill him.
Yeah, I think they just finish here because they're all dead except for me.
Yeah. Check
I don't have
the
ult, and they're all dead, so I
yeah, the
can't do
Lucian
anything.
was like AFK bot for no reason.
Yeah, but
As
to defend bot tower, and it's like, why would you defend bot tower when there's 2 inhibs open?
yeah,
Well,
exactly.
why do you care about bot tower? But yeah, and then we lost.
Yeah, I think it's really like you didn't ping enough. Even if
Yeah,
even if you ping like 5 different call and they follow only one, it makes positive impact on the game. It can be
yeah,
tilting
it's
that
true.
most of the time they will not listen, but keep spamming until you get automatically muted. And once you are unmuted, like after 10 seconds, you can spam again. Like
Yeah,
people are very retarded. So
yeah,
yeah,
I'm bad at like forcing things.
yeah, you need to be sure of what you are doing and to ping people.
Yeah, sure.
I would say that like in
But
general, what
here I like implemented more what we had talked about. So there's like,
yeah, it's really
I think
not bad, and I checked your history, and you have a lot of wins recently, and even on this game, it's like there are a few mistakes that lost you the game, but in fact, you were like 3, 4 level ahead of everyone. It's really good. It's
yeah,
what you want with Shyvana. You just need to not throw this lead and to use it correctly. But I would say that the main thing to do is the positioning. But from the first to the second game, I see already a lot of improvement. Like you didn't ult in and die.
yeah,
But also you had a big lead, so you could afford more to ult in. Like you have more than double of enemy junglers farm.
yeah. It's because I
Um,
kept stealing her at least her top side farm. I like always kept it down. She only had her red side basically to
yeah,
farm.
if you can do this, you get so much lead. And like she was letting the little wolf for so long,
Yeah,
she didn't even clear. Yeah, you gave to dragon for free that you should have not. And but the main thing is like optimizing the farm and the back timer.
yeah. Because I'm like, I think that's the hardest thing is when should I back? When do I back? When
Yeah,
I always have camps up. I feel
yeah,
like when do I back?
you will always lose something for backing, but you can't accumulate too much gold. Like if you have the codex and you have 1.5 thousand, you can buy Lost Chapter, but it's not really worth to buy to back just for 40 ability power and 10
Yeah.
ability haste. If you can finish Liandry, you need to back as soon as possible. But if there are camp nearby, you need to clear them before backing to try to lose as little as possible. And especially below gold, you really need to try to use ult every time it's up, even if it means losing one or two camp. Like you can make like a shorter jungle route. Like you always want to do blue wolf and gromp, but if you want to save time, like to spend less time farming and more time fighting, you should skip the golem because it's the camp that takes the most time.
Okay.
It takes a lot of time to do, and in addition, it's very far from everything, so you will take a lot of time to do
Yeah. Sure.
it. Same
And
for
also,
back
I
timer.
should use the more what you said about you should back instead of walking over there because it's gonna be just as fast or only like 5 seconds.
Yeah, yeah, I
I
was
should
doing
do
the
that.
same
'Cause
mistake.
often,
Even
yeah, often when I have 6 camps up, I'll be like, okay, now I have to farm it all instead of just like farming one side, backing, and then going.
yeah, if you have everything up, you can do like for example Raptor, then Red, then Golem, and then back. Like
Yeah, and then go
if
top.
you are like if you are mid, you will save time. Like if you are mid and if you want to do a full clear without backing, you will do then Golem, Red, Raptor, and you will go back and forth. But if you instead do, you see my cursor by the way?
Hmm?
You see my cursor on the stream, the minimap?
Yeah, I can still
Ah
see
yeah,
it.
okay. So if you do the like Raptor, Red, Golem, then back, you will
Yeah,
basically take the same time than going there and then doing all
or
the way,
going
all the
full
diagonal.
lane. Yeah,
But you will have opportunity to spend your gold without spending extra time because you would spend so much time walking anyway. It's mostly
yeah.
the
And also when
opportunity
I
to
do
back.
enemy, yeah, when I do enemy camps, probably should do enemy camps, then back, and then do my own, because it's gonna take so long to like pass from enemy jungle to my own jungle.
Yeah, yeah, same. Like if you would like if you
Maybe
want,
like
you can try practice tool and count the time that you spend walking between all the destinations, so you will understand. But
so I
uh,
know when to back instead of walking.
yeah, in general, if you lose
Yeah,
5-10 seconds, even if you don't have a lot of gold, 5-10 seconds is really nothing. It's worth to spend them.
yeah.
And I think you don't buy often enough the dark seal, and not early enough.
Yeah, I do that now. Uh, I think I wrote that to you that I always forget Dark Seal, but now I made
Yeah.
an item set, so the Dark Seal is there, so I know, okay, buy Dark Seal, because I remember it. Because in this game, I had to search up Liandry's because it doesn't come up on the recommended. So I had to search up everything that I wanted to buy, so then I never remembered to buy
No,
Dark
really,
Seal.
I'm just like I'm clicking on mage item, and I have all the AP item. Like on the very bottom, I have Doran's ring and dark seal, and on the top I have all the mythic. I'm just using the mage item tab, and I have everything. I don't use the
Yeah,
item
okay.
set. But
Yeah, no,
if you want
I
this, it's
made
okay.
an item set now, so now I remember to always buy Dark Seal.
Yeah,
So
not a
no,
big
now
deal.
I usually I buy Codex and Dark Seal, and then on the first back, and then I go out again.
Yeah, and if you ever have to back before having 900 gold, like if your jungle got stolen or you get invaded or something like this, you can just buy the Amplifying Tom and Dark Seal.
Yeah,
But you can also do Dark Seal after Liandry, it's not a big deal. Like Liandry is a big power spike, it really gives a lot of clear speed and a lot of damage against enemies.
yeah, for sure.
And also maybe in this game, maybe I would do the Demonic Embrace first. They have like a lot of
Why
assassins,
out?
diver,
Yeah,
but again it's not a big deal. Like it doesn't make a lot of difference. But I think Demonic Embrace first allows you to make more mistakes and
yeah, it's more
your
forgiving.
yeah, if you make a mispose, it will be less punished if you have a lot of more health, and you don't lose a lot of damage. You just lose some clear speed with the cooldown reduction and
Yeah,
a little bit of burn damage.
makes sense. So what I should mostly focus because here the positioning is a little better, but I need to again like back instead of walking and like optimize the farm a little bit.
Yeah, and it's always priority to take enemy jungle over your jungle. Of
Yeah.
course, that's what you do already.
Yeah, because
And
my jungle will be up, and but the jungle will be taken. So like, I prioritize taking the enemy jungle for because then I can just go back to the safety of my own afterwards.
yeah, something like this. And yes, try to take care about positioning, especially in fight, and try to use ultimate on cooldown, especially at the silo.
But,
Mostly on
but
bot.
so when I'm farming and I've been holding my ult a long time, what should I ult? Like,
You always have opportunity to ult, like there are always gankable
should I
lanes.
gone should I go gone off to because when you said that I was going to Vice jungle and Urgot was alone bot side. Should I just ulted him, poked him a little bit, and then walked over to the jungle?
No, this is useless, like you should ult to get kill. Most of the time you can force a fight that you will most likely win. Like you didn't
Yeah.
ult at all from 6 to 8. From 2 world
Yeah.
level you didn't ult. I'm sure there was opportunity to get kills that it would give you less gold and experience than just farming, but it puts the enemy behind, don't forget this.
Yeah, because
So
I think Urgot was alone in lane, and there was nobody mid, and I was going to Vice jungle. When I had ult held ult for a long time.
yeah, yes, you can just ult and kill someone very fast and then continue what you are doing. It doesn't take a lot of time to ult. Or to make, at least you make them burn summoner spell, if not you kill them.
Yeah, I should have ulted Vi here then.
Like,
When she checked the Drake
yeah, for example.
between 6 and 8. I was trying to do Drake, but then the blasting cone came. I should have spam pinged and then ulted Vi if she came. Then like kept doing Drake and then ulted Vi if she came.
Yeah, and like here you can probably gank top. So you use your ultimate. You don't keep it
Yeah,
available. Or mid even, like you have a Z. He has his ultimate. You just put one E and he kills. And you continue farming like you would do. Like it would take like 15 seconds, 20 seconds. And you
yeah,
can still do what you were going to do. It's really important to optimize the ultimate cooldown, like, and if possible, you do herald when your ultimate is on cooldown because it will charge it fully because you auto
yeah.
attack for very long, and but it's like a
I
lot
should
of
probably
information at
yeah I should
once.
probably gank and then do Herald to use
Yes,
my
that's what
ult.
I would do, but it's like a lot of things to manage, and maybe there are a little bit of advanced things that
Yeah,
I told you.
because
Maybe I should say only
this is
basic
like
things.
yeah, because it's like jungle. It's like the most stuff to think about. Because if you're doing your
Yes.
lane, you just need to focus on your lane and maybe rotating, but it's not that much to think about. But it's like jungle, it's like you gotta help everyone, you gotta help yourself, you gotta do all the objectives, and then you get flamed if they don't get done.
Oh, it's okay if you don't use chat, and you should only think
Yeah,
about helping yourself.
I've disabled chat, but I can still tell when they're flaming me because they'll like spam ping my name.
Yeah, mute them when they do this. It means that they will not ping anything useful and they will just ping toxic. So you can just mute the ping, like there is a button for this. You just
Yeah,
mute the
because
guy that's toxic.
I played one game yesterday, where Pike was like spam pinging the Drake when Kha'Zix was doing it, and it's like I lose against Kha'Zix, so I'm not gonna.
Ah,
And they had a bot side too.
but if
Like
he's doing
they were
what?
doing Drake. They were doing Drake with the Kha'Zix, but they were 3 people doing Drake,
Ah,
and
okay,
Pike
okay.
was like, "Why?" He was spam pinging my name and the Drake, and was like, "Why aren't you jumping in there and dying to get it?"
Yeah, okay, in this case. If he was doing alone, you could do something, but if they're all here and you don't win 3v3, yeah, you don't go.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
bot side was losing. Like bot side was losing and didn't have Cryo, and then he kept spam pinging me to like, why aren't
yeah,
you
it's
stealing
correct.
Drake?
Like,
And it's like, because I don't want to die.
I was trying to explain them before, but they just won't listen. It's useless to even talk to them, so it's better to just mute them. Yes.
Yeah,
I
no,
see it.
yeah, he was muted, but I understood what he was getting at because he was spamming my name and then spamming Drake, and I'm like, no, I'm not
Yeah, you
doing
can
that because
ping.
there's 3 people there.
You can
And
ping back to show that you're not AFK brain, and you just mute his ping, so he doesn't
yeah, and
annoy
then
you.
after the game, he was like, "Oh, you did no objectives and stuff like that," but we were really behind. I was behind, and every single lane was losing. I was really behind.
Yeah. If everyone is inting, you are not able to take objective, except
Yeah,
maybe
exactly.
like sneaky herald, but they will flame you anyway. They will say it's your fault.
Yeah, and it's like, "Oh, it's your fault that I'm not winning my lane." It's like it's
Yeah,
not my priority to win your lane.
they also say that they lost the lane because no help. Like even if they lost
Oh,
lane because
yeah, because you weren't ganking. You weren't ganking. That's why I lost lane. And it's like, no, you lost lane because you're trash.
that's how you should think about it. But sometimes like they can lose lane because they take a lot of pressure from enemy jungler or something like this. Doesn't mean that it's your
Yeah.
fault, but sometimes they can
Because
lose lane and
I'll
not be
spam
trash.
ping them. I'll spam ping them to hey, the jungler is coming, and they'll just stand in the middle of the lane or push anyways. And it's like, what do you want me to do about it? And then they'll be like, oh,
Yeah.
because you didn't gank, we lost. And it's like, no, it's because you didn't respect the enemy
Yeah, you see
jungler.
it in the right way at least. You shouldn't feel guilty for their mistakes. And also they will also flame you for not counter ganking, but it's not like you will stay 60 seconds in the bush to make up for the mistakes, so
Yeah, exactly. It's
it's the
like
same.
I'm not gonna be standing there waiting for him to come to maybe try and help you, especially when the entire team is behind. Because it's like it's what I said earlier. I only need one person to win their lane to win the game, but if nobody is winning their lane, it's a lost game most likely. I can't carry it.
Statistically, it's very unlikely that you have 3 losing lane unless the enemy jungler is impacting the game a lot. Before 6 you like can't impact the map a lot. The best that you can do is to deny the enemy jungler's farm, that's all. But you can't
Yeah,
really gank. But sometimes
because that game with the pike, it was 3 losing lanes, 3 losing lanes, and that rotating mid that killed me in my own jungle.
this
And
one?
no, not
Ah
this one.
yeah,
It
okay.
was one I played yesterday when I was
Yeah,
flamed by
okay.
pike. It's like I had 3 losing lanes, 1 inting lane, 3 losing lanes. The enemy mid was rotating in my jungle, killing me, and it's like I just couldn't get ahead.
Yeah, okay.
So
Yeah, not much to do.
it's the 4-6-5
Yeah,
game.
this yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah, like look at the graph, nothing to do I think. I'm not even. No, I
Yeah,
don't think I would win this, to be honest. First of all, I would not play against Kha'Zix at Shyvana because it's impossible matchup.
yeah. It was impossible because he killed me early too.
Like
He waited in the bush.
yeah, he can invade you, he can kill you whenever. Like you need to track
Yeah,
him.
he waited in a bush for me to come do scuttle, and then just jumped on me and basically almost insta killed me. And that was when we were 0-0-0, all of us.
Yeah, it's really a
So
retard champ. I just dodge when I see him. But he got
yeah,
six
okay. So
two 2 minutes
I should
before you.
dodge them. I
He
should,
got
huh?
six. He got level 6 2 minutes before you. He had 5 kill participation at 10 minutes when you had 0. And
Yeah,
also they
exactly.
had Tam Kench and Anivia, a super toxic champ.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
who dodges?
Gwen was inting
Yeah,
top
also you have
end.
a Gwen.
So it's
Gwen is one
fucking
of
impossible.
the weakest champion of the game. You don't want to have a Gwen in your team. Like it's a good reason to dodge too.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah,
you check her profile,
the
but
last couple of times that I have Teemos or Gwens, I wanna like I don't flame people because I don't like getting flamed. I don't like flaming people either. But I'm like when I get Teemos and Gwens, I'm so close to flaming because they play so bad.
so Timo is one of the best top laners still at the moment. I
You
think
know,
the
people don't know how to play him properly, so they always int like every single
yeah,
time.
if they ain't, it's very annoying. But in general, the champ is not too bad. Like this guy is super bad with Timo, like 2-6 KDA, super bad with Gwen, 4-8 KDA. Like he's just inting with Gwen. In fact, like you see that he just tried Gwen 3 times in normal mode, and then he went in ranked, and it was your game. Ah no, it was not you. It was another Shyvana. He played with the Shyvana and he inted, and then he played with you and he inted again. Not only the champ is really bad, but he was just trying it.
Yeah.
You can expect that he's gonna troll.
Yeah, so it was freaking also except especially against Tom Kench. Tom Kench I find it really hard to play against because he shields up I feel like every 5 seconds.
It's going to be nerfed. The shield will be reduced by half if there is less than 2 nearby enemies.
Yeah,
Tamken should
because
probably disappear from the meta on the next patch.
because he keeps shield like I played against him and I almost killed him, but didn't because he shielded up like every 5 seconds. I feel like so
I don't know what's the
I
cooldown
didn't have
on.
enough power to kill him.
I don't know what's the cooldown on his shield. To see the abilities, you should always go on the wiki. LoL, there is really everything, all the advanced
Yeah.
information, and it's much more detailed than in the game. I would definitely recommend to go there to see the information.
Yeah,
As
no, that's also a thing that I should dodge more. But as I said before, I like I give people the benefit of the doubt. It's like, oh, they might be good, even though it says like, oh, they never really tried this champ before, or they're into the last game. I like, but they might play good this time, and then they int, and I'm like, why
yeah, we
didn't I
were
dodge?
talking about this already. Yeah, it's you
Yeah,
shouldn't.
I feel like that's every single time I'm like, hmm, I don't like this. They might be bad, but I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt. I always end up losing, and I'm like, why didn't I dodge? Every single time I have like a gut feeling that this is not gonna go well. It doesn't go well.
Yeah, and Jace, usually Jace, Gangplank, Gwen, and such champion D tier, like they are going to int.
Yeah.
If you dodge them, you will dodge a lot of frustration.
Yeah, I played against the Gwen yesterday. That was pretty good. Like she was pretty good, but I think that's just the person that was playing her was good.
Probably yes. Could be this.
Yeah, it was a 10-4-7 game when
Yeah.
Yoni
Okay.
was playing against Gwen. He died to her a couple of times, and she triple killed us at one point.
She's quite good. Like she has almost always positive KDA. But look, she's playing Gwen. She has 33% win rate on 12 game, 9 defeats, 3 victory, and she's good. But she's playing Gwen, so
Yeah, it's the thing. It's like she was just good with the champ. Like I could tell she was good,
I
but
think this guy
we
is okay in general. Like on the profile, 11-6 on Vex, 9-7 on Katarina, not too good, but he's in positive on every champion except for Viego and Silas, with only 1 game played.
yeah.
It's just the guy that
It's
is.
Vex is a menace to play against. I feel like I had a game against Vex too, that we won, but he kept killing the mid laner all the freaking time, and I was like, oh my god, can you stop? And it was against the Teemo, the 10-1-6 game. The Vex killed the Teemo so many times, and he kept pinging like help, and I'm like, what do you want me to do? You fed the shit out of him. But
Oh yeah, people
fortunately,
feeding and pinging.
yeah. But fortunately, I was like 10-1-6, so I could actually kill him a couple of times. So I was far ahead enough to where it didn't matter that Vex was far ahead too.
Yeah, and you can
And
get
also I
shut
had a
down
winning
also.
bot lane.
When
A winning
someone
bot lane and top lane.
when someone's feeding, you can take the shutdown. That's a good point.
Yeah.
And look, also at the end of the game, you can see all the green tag. Like you want to have as many green and as little red as possible. It's a good indication, I think.
A good Baron use, but slow to end and Goblin. That's my problem. Slow to end and Goblin.
Yeah, exactly. You see
It
the
sums me up.
you had 4.4k gold before backing.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Uh,
saying. It's that Goblin slow to end is my problem when I play.
I often have this too, but it's like 2k, not 4k.
Yeah. I think it was because I got like several kills and then I farmed and I was like, oh shit, I got so much gold. I didn't realize.
Yeah, you should look more often. Try to find opportunity to back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially after kills. Like I got several kills and I'm like, oh. Hmm.
yeah, that's
But
what I
yeah,
was showing
here.
you before. Like late level 6, like you were level 6 2 minutes later than him.
Yeah.
And you see this one
Because
on
he
your head?
killed me too.
But passive jungler, most of the time you will have passive jungler. It just means that you have less than 3 kill participation at 10
Yeah,
minutes.
I get that when like in the beginning of the
It's
pro
normal.
fester, I get passive jungler because I don't have like a lot of kills early on.
It's already not too
Yeah,
bad. Like 1.6, you just need a little bit more to not be passive, and you have like everything in positive compared to other.
yeah, and good Baron usage, good CS, epic steal, or good vision half streak.
Stealer is not very important thing, and usually
No,
it means that the guy is dying for objective. Like usually when you steal objective, you're also dying at the same time, so it cannot be good. It really depends on situation.
yeah,
But in general, it's really not a bad game at all. Like there are few small things to improve, and it will make huge difference. But like,
yeah,
look, in general, there are very few bad games, and the bad games are mostly games that you should have dodged. So
yeah. I should dodge better. But yeah, also because I usually ban Viego or Kane because I find those are the hardest to play against.
Diego,
Yeah,
really?
yeah, but it's more because it's not for me, but more because people keep dying to him and keep feeding to him. Like Kane and Viego, everybody keeps dying to him every single fight,
Kane is
or like,
true, but Diego, like, I really feel like it's a waste of a ban. Like even if I look in
but also that's the most Yi, Viego, Vi, and Kane is the most popular junglers right now.
Diego, no, I never see Diego. Like Vi, yes, okay. Kane is true, but not so much, not so popular, but very annoying. And
I play against Viego all the time, I feel like, and people don't respect him and like his invisibility and stuff. So they keep dying to him and feeding him, and then it just
maybe
becomes really hard
uh,
to
you
play
see the
against.
screen here.
Yeah,
Look, like if you look in bronze, he's S tier, 4 on 63 jungler. If you look silver, he's
he's
already
A
A
plus.
plus, 9 on 65. If you look gold, 9 on 63, it's almost the same.
But
But
what's the best jungler is in bronze and silver.
what I
Like
wanted to
what's
show
the
that
list?
like if you go in higher rank, he has
He's
much
not that
lower
good.
stat.
Yeah,
It's how
I
I
think
see
it's just
him. Like
I think it's just lower elo. He gets played a lot and also wins a lot.
if you want to look, just tier list, bronze, jungler,
Yeah,
Europe
because
West, patch.
and Nunu I never see. Sack I never see. Nunu and Sack just does not get
Nunu
played
and
anymore.
Nunu and Zac, they're not very popular, but Nunu you
No,
should 100% dodge. You should never play against a game against Nunu. I would just never play against this. It's like impossible because
yeah,
he's
Nunu Sack. I've only seen Trundle one match.
look, he's even stronger in higher elo. Nunu.
Yeah, Rek'Sai I found really easy to play against. I like solo killed Rek'Sai
No,
several
because
times.
look, Rexa is not even in the list in lower rank.
Yeah,
I don't even see her. She's just not played.
he's right where I
She's
think I
not even
saw her.
here. She's not played enough to be in the list in bronze.
Yeah,
She's here, 44% win rate. So of course it's easy. But if you look in plat, it's not the
he's
same.
way higher. Yeah,
She's
people
the
do. I
second
guess
best.
they just don't know how to play. But yeah, Kha'Zix, Sinsao, yeah, Kha'Zix and Sinsao I find, or and Kane I
Since
find
now
hard to
it's
play against.
okay. Since now and Kane you can definitely manage, but Kha'Zix not really. And Zac, you cannot die against him, but your team is always going to feed and get caught. And Nunu, they
Yeah,
are going to always int. But thanks God, Zac and Nunu are not very popular.
yeah, Zac and Nunu and Trundle isn't very popular.
And right now there is like Hecarim is a big issue. Thanks God he's not too popular on Europe, but on NA he is much more popular. And there is a new
Yeah,
build
it's
with Turbo.
I played against the Hecarim a couple of times. I think I won every single one.
Look, he's the fourth on NA plat. It's
Yeah,
because of the new build with like there is a build with Turbo Chum Tank and Muramana.
yeah,
It's very annoying. Like this one. It's the problem.
yeah. With the
That
Manamune, yeah,
that's what makes
Manamune.
the champ popular. And now I ban Hikarim because it's impossible to play against with Shaco. With Shyvana it's more possible to play against but still difficult. But
Yeah, in low elo he's manageable. He like I think I have a 100% win rate against Hecarim.
how many games you played against?
Twice, I think.
No, you won
Ah,
one
50%.
and lost
Okay.
the second. And like he's good like uh wait.
I find Master Yi also, even though Master Yi is like really easy to CC, but if people miss their CC or they're like we don't have enough CC, I find him impossible to play against late game. He'll
The
just
problem is
hold you through
if they
games
feed
everyone.
him. The problem is
Yeah.
really if they feed him. But with Shyvana, he is not a big problem, and if he Q on you, you can just ult toward your team and bring him with you, and he will also take the damage from your ult.
Yeah.
I feel like Shyvana is really good against you.
Yeah, because I played it against Yi and I mostly win, but there was one time where the bot lane wouldn't stop pushing. So like he kept farming bot lane.
Yeah, if he's fed anyway, you can't do anything.
And
Yeah,
and then and then they pinged me afterwards. They were like, "Oh, it's your fault because we kept getting ganked all the time, and you didn't gank us. It's your fault we lost." And I'm like, and then the master Yi just went, "But
yeah,
you always
typical.
pushed, so I just farmed you guys." I'm like, "Yes, exactly. Thank you."
Yeah, it's what
Told
happened.
them to
Yeah,
stop
in
pushing. Like
general,
I kept pinging them,
I'm more
and like
afraid
even when
about
they saw him, yeah.
Amumu, Trundle, yeah, Zac and Nunu of course. Karim, Echo. If he's good, you can't do anything. And Yeet depend on the
I
champ
played
you play.
against Echo and I smashed him, but I think it's just because I had such a lead, like farm lead.
Yeah, a
Killed him
good
solo
Echo will
several
be a
times.
problem.
Yeah, a good Echo. You never see Nunu or Zac or Trundle or Jungle Jacks,
You can see
but
the
you see a lot of
pick rate here.
yeah,
By pick rate. Oh, okay, it's Kane first
yeah.
on silver.
Kane, Master Yi, Viego, Vi. That's the ones I usually ban.
Yeah, it's true. But
It's
I
the
think it's
top
very
top
different
tick
in
list.
look in higher elo. It's very different.
Yeah, but it's the Viego, Kane, Vi.
But Viego, I really have no problem against him. But also from plat, he's like negative win rate, low tier.
Yeah.
And I tried so many games to play him, and it's so difficult to carry when you have a bad team with Viego and you can't get free kills early, you are useless. But if you get free
Yeah.
kills, you're unstoppable. It's a bit
Yeah,
like
because
Master Yi.
that's the problem. Is like I don't have a problem against him, but I feel like my teammates always do. So it's like I don't want him to get fed by my teammates because you never know what teammates you're gonna get, and they're usually not that good. So I ban
Yeah,
them,
yeah,
basically
I
ban
get.
him for them.
But I think really Blue Cane is the most dangerous in low elo.
Yeah.
Because people are like it's snowballing really a lot and people are really not respecting him.
Yeah, or his ganks, like they don't know where to ward for me. They're like, if you're on like on blue side, you should ward over the wall where he's gonna E over if you're pushed, and people never do,
Yeah.
because then you see him instantly as he's about to E into lane. But yeah, but for sure, we've probably gone way over time now.
Yeah, yeah, I stayed more, but I felt like I could really help, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Is there some things that I could have made more clear?
No, I think I just gotta have to try it out, basically.
Yeah, probably. I think I gave too much information at once. Like I gave small details that you will probably try to pay attention and miss out bigger things because of this.
Yeah, no, but the thing that I like think about the most that I know I need to try is like the back timing, uh,
Yeah, and
what you
positioning.
said about backing instead of walking.
Farm,
Uh,
optimization, positioning,
yeah,
and
farm
back timing.
optimization. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so thank you and see you later.
Yeah, thank you. Might get another coaching session, but if we were like, because now we looked at the past ones and maybe get a coaching system for like a live game to see.
Yeah, I can do this also.
Yeah, to see if I like
Also, you
if I
can.
can implement what you're saying.
Yeah, you can try to implement and to see what can be still improved.
Yeah, for sure. So that's things I need to think about.
Okay, then see you soon.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a nice
Bye.
day.
Have a nice day.